fighting among themselves.
Rhinos are not highly social creatures, and while a resident bull rhino will defend its rights to a particular female and to a favourite mud wallow, rhino horns are most often used in defence against predators. Especially by mothers with calves. Unlike the rhino, most horned mammals live in the safety of large herds, and surprisingly, the weapons are not used primarily against predators. Their defence is their collective alarm system of many eyes and ears, and the confusing target they present to a stalking lion. Perhaps the only herd animal that poses any real threat to such a predator is the buffalo.
The grazing animals of the world have a bewildering array of horns, and perhaps none so epitomises the Horn of Africa than that of the buffalo. This is a big old male, and in the case of the males, their horns are used not only for defence against lions, but in challenging other males for the right for sexual supremacy.
In fact, these battles for territory and for mating rights are the main reason why horns exist at all. Horns are put to use in a fundamental cause. They are the weapons used by males in the fight for mating rights. And at no time are they so spectacularly employed as during the breeding season. Battles like this are repeated year in and year out. Known as rutting, these rituals are prompted by a surge in hormone levels that are governed by day length. The rutting of the topi is among the most ritualized of all antelope. In serious challenges where males are evenly matched, the animals drop to their knees and horns interlock. They will wipe their faces on the ground or paw repeatedly to disperse scent from glands both below their eyes and under their feet. The contest ends as suddenly as it began, but will be performed throughout the season until a victor is decided. Topi live in mixed female and male herds, where both sexes bear horns. In impala, it is only the male which bears horns and maintains an established territory. He must wait for migrating females to pass through his patch. These adult females are in estrus, and the male tests their reproductive readiness. He mates with those that are responsive. He is the dominant male and spends at least 25% of his time rounding up and mating with females. Not only does he need to keep females within his territory, he must also keep other males out, leaving him little time to rest or feed. Even recently weaned males are seen off, sometimes in a spectacular fashion, which displays the victor's strength and virility.
Well, giraffes too have horns, and even though they're the only animal which is actually born with horns, their horns are more for decoration than for attack and defense, because when it comes to fighting, giraffes really use their heads.
While the horns of the giraffe are reduced and not a prominent weapon, their long muscular necks are an effective substitute. Their neck and head performs as a massive mallet, but blows seldom land solidly. These young males do their best to avoid being hit by the other. The force of a solid blow is staggering, yet this gracefully ritualized display of aggression rarely results in serious injury. The heavier the skull and the wider the arc of the swing, the harder a giraffe can hit. Hence the advantage of size, height and weight, the key factors that will determine which male wins dominance and the right to mate with the females. The giraffe and antelope live among some of the most efficient predators on the planet. Yet their weapons are not designed entirely for their own protection or to secure their own food. It is the individual's contest to continue his lineage that determines the size, shape and function of his weaponry.